open this. Could someone help me? This is from 1905. The brand, not the drink. But isn't that cool? This brand is way older than me and my parents and my grandparents. So cheers to Rose Lemonade and the start of this Halloween Kills movie review. I love drinks. Okay. Let's talk about Halloween Kills. Have you watched it? Will you watch it? Do you know the significance of the franchise? And if so, do you buy tickets? And my main question to you would be, would you buy a movie ticket to a Joker-esque style movie of Michael Myers? The Joker is one small character in the Batman franchise. Michael Myers seems to be a small character in his franchise, but we never get to understand why he kills and his motivation. They try to tell us it in dialogues, but they just change. I feel like they make it up as they go. So, would you purchase a ticket of watching a movie of why Michael Myers kills? I think I would. Because in this last movie, they allude to the fact that he used to stand in his sister's bedroom and look out the window. Okay, you can use so much imagery there. Why does he go to his sister's bedroom opposed to any other window? Why does he stab his sister to death on her chest particles? To me, that can symbolize the confusion of one's own reflection, or not liking one's own reflection. So it states the question, is Michael Myers trans? Is Michael Myers transgender? Imagine, wouldn't that be such a good shotgun to the whole story? Because to go to the sister's room and to kill the sister and to look at yourself in the mirror and not see what you think you are, how you feel reflected back to you, can be a really big motivator to kill other people who treat you as how you look. Don't you think? But to the movie review, I would give that movie a good 4 stars out of 10. Let me tell you why. Number 1 and number 2 is because I like 2 shots of the whole movie. It's right at the 10-minute mark when he's outside his own house and it's on fire. And I was having a conversation to my cousin who was sitting next to me while this scene was happening, and it came up the idea that I think it's supposed to be a symbolic image that Michael Myers' house is on fire, but it doesn't burn down. It can't burn down. I think it's supposed to be symbolic for you can't burn down Michael Myers. Is that like a stylistic choice? Do you think that's what it was? Anyways, I like the scene when he's walking out and it's like flames in the background and him in the middle, and it alludes on for like 6 seconds so you could focus on that shot. I would watch that movie just for that shot. That shot like inspired me. I was like, that is what film can do. But then it ruins itself. There's what makes Michael Myers scary, I guess, is the fact that he doesn't speak and he works off silence. And people are afraid of silence, I found out after watching that movie. But they make up for his silence with so much dialogue in the whole entire movie. Like, the actors and their scripts, oh my god. I had to roll my eyes. I had to go use the restroom. I had to go to the arcade. I had to go take pictures of something that inspired me because I couldn't watch the dialogue that was happening. I felt like I was watching a movie that has a certain audience and the audience wants a certain thing, so let's cater to them. They try to scare you with dialogue. They try to tell you scary words and scary deep voices and talking to scare you and evoke certain emotions from you. But I don't know, maybe I just don't get scared by dialogue, but it just was too much talking. That was like a downfall for me. Another reason why, another star, is that I brought Jolly Ranchers with me, so I got to eat Jolly Ranchers while the movie was playing. So that gave the movie another star. I don't know. I like the movie theater because you walk into a door and you escape the outside world and you sit down for 2 hours in a dark room. And if you go with other people, you're kind of meditating together. So you have something to talk about when you're done. Because when you go to lunch with someone, they're like talking about their life, their worries, their daily schedule, and I do too. But when you watch a movie together and focus on the same thing together at the same time that it says on the clock, you get to experience it even afterwards with the conversation that you have and your opinions based on the movies. You can't really do that anywhere else because you're too pulled from what's on the news, what's on the radio, what is that person thinking looking at me. But then when the lights are off and the screen is big and it's just you and me, tell me what you see. Do you see me, or would you rather see me on the silver screen? Oh my God, where did that come from? Like, Michael Myers inspired me. He inspired this makeup look. I was gonna cut out the crease with white, but I was like, let's go bloody because Michael Myers always has blood on him. Like, I don't know if he's like into that. Is that like part of his look? Like, he doesn't do black eyeliner, he does blood. Like, okay, I get it. A little angsty. I'll just go with my black eyeliner. But that was my inspiration, was a bloody under eye, bloody crease. What else about the movie? I think the audience who buys a ticket to a Michael Myers movie, they want to watch killings. It's a slaughter movie. So you want to see people get killed. But do you want to find out why the killer kills? Like a full hour and 30 minutes of why he kills. I think that would be the next evolutionary trait through movie theaters. And Joker was the first depiction of that evolutionary trait of movies. From speakeasies, from talkies, from movies where there was no speaking, then to movies that there was only speaking, and then there was action. I'm skipping like 50 years, and then there was action movies, and then we're back to, I don't know where we're at. I got lost in the timeline of the movie industry. Where am I right now? I'm at where kids can record themselves and call it a movie and post it onto a platform. That's where I am at the moment, to break this fourth wall. Don't you just hate when you get lipstick all over your bottle? It's so hard being a boy. But what would I say about this movie anymore? I like 2 shots. I like that I had Jolly Ranchers. What would give me the 4th star? The nostalgia factor. I forgot. I didn't watch the trailer to this movie. I forgot that iconic music that plays in the background of a Michael Myers kill. That got me off so much. I wasn't expecting it. I totally forgot about it. But you listen to things when you're young and say it's a audio clip, and when you hear it again when you're older, it's like a, I know that sound. So that was Michael Myers, and I guess that's what every nostalgic franchise does, is they know that you have a memory chip in your head of the characters, the hair colors, the voices, the faces, the clothes of a certain era, and they can give it to you again, and you're gonna buy a ticket to it because you remember it, you know it. But that excited me so much, was hearing that scary music in the background. And it got me thinking, I think making a scary movie is actually really hard. Because this movie like try to scare you more with the music in the background over the shot. Because the shot is very simple. It's man goes up to man and stabs them, but you have to move the camera crazily, and you have to put the audio music 5 seconds before to make you scared. You're not really ever scared of what you're watching, you're more scared of what the music is telling you to feel. And when you could catch that a movie is doing that, to me that's like a negative. Like, I don't want you to force me to feel something, but the audience maybe needs to be told how to feel. Because if it's like a laughing track, if there is no laughing track, you're not going to know when to laugh. You need to be told when to laugh. But that's like the general audience. But it got me thinking, making a scary movie is pretty hard. Because, I don't know, this movie relied on, I felt, maybe just because I watch movies less and more, and because my favorite genre is the rom-com, the romantic comedy. But this movie relied a lot on camera movements, zoom in, out, zooms out, and the music in the background. Or maybe I wasn't a fan of it because it's based in the now. And when you watch a movie in, like, let's say the year is 2020, and you watch a movie that is made in the world of 2020, it's just like an eye roll to see the iPhones, to see the outfits, to see like the boring hair and makeup choices. But when we watch it in 2030 or 2040, we're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so nostalgic. Like, remember the iPhone 12? Like, now we're at the iPhone 30. It's gonna be like a Mean Girls. Like, we're gonna, like, the only reason we like Mean Girls is because it captured the moment of a different decade. But the people who bought tickets to watch that movie when it came out probably didn't give it so much pop cultural economic relevance. Okay, those were like really big words, but they fit, right? I think that's my review on the Halloween Kills by Michael Myers. I mean, by whatever. It wasn't that good of a movie. But I would recommend watching it because just the fact that you get to experience a movie theater. And once you had it taken away from you for like, remember, for like 2 years, having it again is just, it's powerful. Even if the acting is bad, even if the dialogue is too much, even if it's not scary, even if you're kind of bored, even if the only exciting part for like an hour of the movie was you eating Jolly Ranchers, I would recommend you watching this movie with someone so you guys can discuss it afterwards. Because I didn't know that that's like a really big factor of watching movies with people, is that you get to focus on the same thing and have something to say afterwards about it. Because sometimes people don't have anything to say, and I sometimes don't even have anything to say. But I would say just go watch a movie, any movie. This movie, if it happens to be, then watch it. But peace out from me and Michael Myers. if I turn around and see Michael Myers, this video will end on a black screen.